Hey Gemini, how are you? Welcome to your love reading for April 2020. I'll go ahead and just get stuck right in. So essentially we've got here as the crux of the matter is the star card. So is it that you are at a distance from your partner? Maybe you're looking at someone from afar, or maybe they are looking at you from afar, or maybe it is that you've found someone that you feel you can have a very long and beautiful future with. That you want to work towards and you want to manifest. This could be that, again, you could be someone that's single or someone that is dating multiple people and you're quite hopeful about the future. You know, maybe the focus is just on the future, what could be. So yeah, that's the overall vibe or mood, sorry, mood of your relationships or your romantic kind of arena. That's the vibe there for the month of April. I can see here that your partner or there's someone here that wants a new love as well. Someone that may fall in love with you this month. It may be a very new thing, so you may only be meeting them in April. So that could be what this hope is about, that there's a new start that's happening here. And it looks like your partner's feeling very hopeful about. So I think there's this budding romance that's happening, and it could be with an Aquarius. So you know, you could feel like you've met someone that you get along with really, really well. And it could be that because you know your sun signs, or maybe your moon, or your Venus, or even your ascendant. Maybe they trine each other in some way in your astrology chart or natal chart. There it seems to be a trine when in your synastry chart, I feel, for a lot of you, as it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Could easily as well though be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with these two water energies here. We've got the Emperor card at the base of the deck. So this talks about stability, balance as well. So yeah, it looks as if there's been two people that have met here that are good counterparts. You seem to balance each other out quite well, or you seem to complement each other quite well. And then we have got the Two of Coins here as well. Five of Swords, okay. The Five of Swords could be talking about, I mean, it could still be talking about competition, but maybe there's been a choice to be with you, with the Earth sign here, or maybe you decided to be with them. Again, this is Aquarius here. So maybe this Aquarius feels like they've found one person that they want to be with, and you know, in true Aquarius style, that they've just cut off what they didn't want. You know, Aquarians can be quite detached and aloof when it calls for it. So when they have to make a tough decision, although they will try to be diplomatic and tactful in delivery of this news, they will still deliver it, regardless of how painful it might be to other parties. So it could be that there were other people maybe interfering in the relationship, or there were other people that were also vying for your attention or their attention, and they've been cut out, and it's brought about a harmonious change to the relationship that involves commitment. So there could have been some ups and downs, possibly for some of you that aren't meeting this person for the first time. There could have been some ups and downs in the past, a lot of changes, or maybe there's been a lot of shifts happening, you know, in the universe that have kind of brought you two together almost in a fated and destined kind of way, especially with the Star card here. But this is now brought in a new start, yeah. Because this is also an Aries card, so there's like a new start. It could also be an Aries you're dealing with. Could be, you know, maybe the person that you've met, or maybe you are in a very stable position in your life. You know, your finances may be in good order, and you could have made, you know, wise investments, and just feeling very secure. You know, feeling like the world really is your oyster, and that you've managed to get all your ducks in a row, and just feel very kind of strong and independent. able to help others and able to support yourself. Just feeling very, very secure and stable. Feeling like you're in a position of power. And it could also be that you're just dating someone that has a very high profile kind of status or job, or maybe they're a businessman, maybe they're also a family man, maybe family's mainly on your mind as well. Maybe you want to start a family. Maybe these are all the things that you're thinking about. You know, maybe before you've met someone that could be, you know, husband material, or maybe they also feel that way because they have got the Ace of Cups here. And you've got the Lovers, the Gemini card. So yeah, feeling in your element. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you've met someone, like I said, that makes you feel good about being who you are. Not like you shouldn't feel good anyway, but I feel like they're quite complimentary to you. And again, we're seeing the attack of these other people. Yeah, there were 3 other people involved here. I don't know if it was you, because, you know, just like Aquarius, Gemini can also use that kind of air energy and be quite decisive, although it's not generally an energy. I usually associate that kind of with Aquarius and Libra. Gemini, I find Geminis tend to take longer than Aquarians to make decisions, you know. I could be wrong, and you could be, you know, everyone's individual anyway, so, but just generally speaking, it looks like this woman's the same woman in this picture here. Wow. So I think you're in love. You're most definitely in love. And I think you're especially alluring at the moment. You're especially attractive. You could feel like you're getting a lot of attention. Again, feeling very good about yourself, feeling very good about being yourself. So someone here seems to really be, I think, focused on you, or some stability has been brought into the relationship that's made you feel very good. Yeah, but someone's chosen you over everyone else. Someone's got their eye on you, and it's made you feel very good. And I feel like maybe you feel like, oh, I'm finally being noticed. Could kind of feel that way as well. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. What's driving the whole situation, the underbelly of the situation, is love, pure love, nurturing love, a friendship as well, caring, consideration, empathy. Canceria or Cancerian, Scorpio, or Pisces. Seeing a lot of emotion here though. A lot of emotion. There's water almost in every card. Apart from in the outcome card, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which talks about someone that's actually on their own, or someone who has everything that they want around them, but the relationship, but the love. They have friends, they have good family, they have a nice home. So yeah, you are feeling very secure. And this can talk about, pertaining to a relationship, it can just talk about the relationship having longevity. You know, but there could definitely be love here, love for the finer things in life as well. So it could be that you both indulge in like good food. You might spoil each other with gifts and shopping. You may, you know, I feel the Emperor card, it could be meaning that you meet someone as well that's doing very well financially, and maybe you are as well, and you're both able to kind of travel and, you know, have fun. The potential looks really good if it's new. Like there's a very good match here. even if in terms of lifestyle. You both seem to be wanting the same things at the moment. And it's made you fall very much in love. There's a lot of love here between you both. You both probably want to be in love. And you're both, looks like, very nice people. Two of Cups, yeah, on the Chariot. Definitely in love. Seven of Swords. Ooh. Eight of Wands. Four of Cups. Temperance. Strength. And the Empress. Empress and the Emperor. Okay, so yeah, we are looking at two people who are quite powerful in their own right. And it's just a good match between you both. You both may be wanting to have a family. You both may already be coming into this with children or already having been married. You know, you're both quite two mature and experienced individuals. Both very intelligent and worldly, like you know about the world, and though you're not naive in any way. So you're both probably over the age of, you know, 30, I would say, at least, if not over the age of 40. Again, looking at travel, is there distance between you two? With the Chariot card here. Maybe you're wanting to travel towards this person. Maybe you've met online with the Star card here. Looks like you maybe have met online. Travel may need to be involved. Because you're in love. And you feel you found someone who, as much as it is challenging to be together, you wouldn't want it any other way. So on paper, this person looks like, I mean, if it's like really just an online connection, yes, there is compatibility. Yes, you both want love. But there are challenges here. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Pentacles. This is you wanting to have a commitment. You wanting to start something here that's real, that's grounded. You want to bring it down to the earth plane. So you're trying to manifest a solid relationship out of something that maybe is more that's just been online so far. You maybe want to meet this person, you know, you want to actually really physically be in the same vicinity as this person. You know, that could be, it looks like it's quite a concern of yours. And I feel that, you know, you may also be feeling that you may feel really inspired, like in your belly, you just feel like, yeah, this is the person that, this is my next person. Hopefully it will be, I think you're still quite grounded. You're like, well, hopefully it will be as great as I think it is. But, you know, I think you're mature enough to know that, you know, it could go anywhere. You can't pin your hopes on it, but you can, I mean, you can pin your hopes on it, but you can't, you know, determine for sure how it's going to be. So I think you're really wanting to meet this person to know whether or not if everything that you've heard is true, you know. And it does look here with the Seven of Swords that this person could have been hiding some things from you, okay, in order to keep the peace. Okay, this person could have, not really keep them, I'm using the word peace simply because of the images that I see here, but really to put it into more workable terms. Yeah, I feel that this person, yeah, I mean, not just to keep the peace, but to, you know, they didn't want to show you all of their bad side, I guess, immediately. So there may be things about themselves that they deem to be unacceptable or deal breakers that they may not have. They may have omitted certain truths. So this person may not have outright lied and just, but they may still have most definitely omitted certain truths in order for you to continue to be interested and yeah, to kind of keep things rolling, because I think they really do like you here with the Ace of Cups. They really do want to be in love. They want a new start when it comes to love. And the Eight of Wands does talk about, again, them feeling very positive about moving forward. The Four of Cups can talk about feeling rejected. However, I feel in this case, what it's saying is this person has chosen one and is not interested in other offers. I feel it could strongly be a Cancerian you're dealing with as well for some of you. The Seven of Swords can also talk about this person just feeling like, yeah, again, just like you, all this talking is not enough. You know, there's still things that you don't know about me and I don't know about you, and there's only so much we can know about each other while it's online, while there's this distance between us. And they want to travel. They want to travel quickly. They want it to happen like real quick. They want to travel to you, I feel. Now, this card and the Seven of Swords can mean that this person does have a side to them that means that they're not really emotionally available. Okay. So that's what this person could be hiding from you. With the Ace of Cups, I think this person would like something to start, most definitely want something to start, but there's maybe this is really not saying they're emotionally unavailable, but maybe the emotional aspects of the relationship can't really fully develop or something, or they're a bit stunted. There's like an emotional disconnect because of the distance, which is only natural. So that's only normal when you can't really develop any real emotional bond with somebody you haven't actually physically met. At least a few times, really. I mean, some people can, but most people wouldn't advise that because there's so much that you may not be knowing or seeing with someone just over the phone, or online. So, and again, I'm getting this very grown up energy from you both, and it's really coming through again that there's a certain amount of reality and groundedness, I think, to this coming out, you know, in both of your characters here. But you're very hopeful about what could be. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Again, like I said, this is very much motivated by love, by understanding. I feel this person could be a Cancer, like I said, and they're very much like, once they found someone they like, they don't really move around. And again, with the Four of Cups and even the Five of Swords, it's like, yeah, I think I found someone who wants the same things as me. And once they find that one person, they want to kind of see as far as it, they want to take it seriously. You know, they want to try to, you know, give it some attention and time. So I think this person is seriously looking for a relationship. And so are you. Got Libra energy coming through now, and Aries as well. So yeah, with the Four of Wands here and the Empress card, wow. So are you guys in love, or are you guys in love? I think you're trying not to be. Maybe you're trying, but I think that's just not working. Because the Ace of Cups is here, and the Two of Cups is here, and the Lover's card is here. And even the Four of Cups to me even talks about a blended pleasure. You know, there's definitely love here, but it's like it can feel a little bit bittersweet. You know, it's great, but, you know, it's great, but it's this but, and the but is we're not in the same town, or we can't be together for whatever reason, or there's some sort of distance here. So I'm not really seeing any sort of horrible arguments that have happened or anything like that. I just feel that the issue is the distance. And yeah, the Empress here talks about true love, long-lasting love, commitment, children, family. It looks like you both want, and so does the Four of Wands, talks about family, celebration, coming together, reuniting, celebrating. So it looks like that's both what you really, really want. You want to just get back together. You want to be together in the same city, same town. Maybe you want to just meet up and, you know, just go for something to eat and some drinks, you know. But I think you're both wanting something solid to start here. Or you are really wanting something solid. This is just picking up on your energy, but this is really the placement for the energy for the whole reading. So this is telling me that overall, this is what's going on in the underbelly, is that you both are very much in love, and you know, it's getting to be something that's quite serious and quite stable. There's commitment here. There's cutting off other people. There's the energy of becoming exclusive here as well. So yeah, I think that's what's happening, is that maybe you've been talking for so long that it's just naturally become quite exclusive, but maybe you just don't see each other that often, or there's and that might be why the nine of coins is here. Is like you, and even the 9 of wands, you may feel still very alone if you're not able to be with this person, but it's not the 5 of cups or the 5 of coins. You know, this is like, I'm kind of okay on my own. Yeah, it's not the best, I'm not like totally comfortable, but you know what, I'm actually okay, you know, and I still feel very confident. So again, very grown-upness here. You're both, as the Emperor and the Empress, very strong individuals. As much as you would love to be together and you genuinely care about each other, it's maybe unrealistic to um, assume that you can be together that easily, and or even just to assume that this is going to be a fairy tale ending. So it's like this feeling of being grounded with the Temperance card here as well, being patient. The Temperance card can be about getting lost in a bit of fantasy whilst also kind of pretty much very much so keeping in, you know, rooted in reality as well. So it's like hoping for the best but being prepared for the worst kind of energy here as well. So things are still maybe feeling a little bit up in the air in a lot of ways. Still a lot of maybe unknowns, even though the moon card isn't here, and nor is the Princess of Swords. Still not really unknowns. I don't feel like there's any suspiciousness at all, but like just things aren't, you know, things aren't totally complete. There's still things that need to be done, unfinished things, and the finishings would be meeting each other or meeting each other more often. And again, I see travel definitely coming into play, or this longing or wanting for travel. Maybe it's work as well that's keeping you separated, your commitments. But yeah, looks like there'll be patience. Again, Temperance card can talk about a soulmate connection, along with the 2 of Cups and the Empress and the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. I think this is a significant relationship that does have some weight, and that is worth exploring. Yeah, you might just need to be patient, Spirit, saying that yes, you will need to be patient. You'll need to keep it together, stay grounded, and hold on. hold on. Spirit is saying, hold on. Make the most of your time alone with the 9 of coins there. Build your business, build your, focus on making your world amazing, because that's still should be #1 priority, and be patient. Divine timings at play here with the Star card. It will happen at the right time. But there is a definite beautiful connection here. And I think you feel it with the Lovers card and the Chariot card. You really feel that in your bones. This person definitely has chosen you, so that's lovely. Okay. So, Gemini, April 2020. Yeah, we've got travel at the base of the deck. Courting man. So I think that this person, maybe the Emperor, like, is really charming. Like, they know like how to talk to you. They know what a woman wants. They know women well. They know how to be a gentleman. They know they're maybe quite masculine as well. Again, a lot of work is involved here. So I think work is definitely a major commitment that you both have. But definitely I think for your partner, there seems to be a focus on work for them that could be causing a separation, but they're definitely courting you. They're probably saying all the sweetest, nicest words to you. They're trying their best, I feel, to appease you. Like, maybe they feel that maybe you're getting a bit impatient. They know that you want, I think definitely if you are a woman watching and it is a man you're dealing with, women, I think we're less trustworthy. We'll be more like, okay, I need to see you. Like, a guy, we're more concerned about commitment, I think, and you know what I mean. Women just want more confirmation of commitment. Men also want that, but not always be as concerned, especially in the beginning. So yeah, I think this guy, he understands. I feel he understands your concerns, and he's trying not to, with the 7 of Swords, they're trying not to say things to you that would make you feel worried or put you off. He's trying to say all the right things, which could, with the 7 of Swords, although it's not, there's no devil card or anything like that, I would say that you can go to the dark side with 7 of Swords, and you can become emotionally detached. So there is a chance you could say things without really thinking about how that person might feel. You may, so, or not have much empathy. So therefore, you might just say something to make that person happy for them for the moment. So I feel there is a little bit of that going on. Okay, but I don't feel like it's a massive warning. I think this person just wants to meet you. This person could also be secretly arranging something with 7 of Swords. Okay, or maybe this person just feels like nothing's set in stone yet as well with regards to you guys traveling, that more talking needs to be done, and that you guys need to just get on and do it. So this person are also getting a bit of impatience from your person's side as well. They want to travel. So we've got true gem here. I think they see you as a true gem. I think you both see each other as a true gem. Like I said, you've both met each other. You both realize that you're compatible, and you're like, actually, no, yeah, this is the one that I maybe want to give some of my time and attention to. This could be the next one. And I feel that that's also happened for them as well, where you've met and you're quite compatible, and it's quite a nice little surprise, and maybe you have met online. And you both see each other as quite special, maybe as the ones, It's just travel is needed. So I've got imagine here. So be careful of the thoughts that you're having, because they do manifest, okay? So not so much be careful. It's not really a warning. It's more of advice that as you think about this, try not to go over to any negative side. Try and imagine the best. I think that's what you're doing anyway with the Star card here. The Star card also is that encouragement to think of the best case scenario, not the worst, and to be hopeful and to have faith and be patient with yourself and others. So imagine good things, and yeah, we've got a message in the bottle. Happy, happy. If that card had to come out, you'd have to be so happy. You seem to have found someone that you really like. And then we've got why. Interesting. Why? And we've got TikTok. So we've got chaos and conflict at the base of the deck. So I don't know if that's pertaining to the changes that are happening currently in the relationship. Maybe it's causing a bit of chaos. Maybe you feel a bit chaotic. I think you do, because with the the Chariot card here does definitely show that there is some energies that are hard to control, or maybe some feelings, wantings, yearnings that are hard to control, and you may one day feel like, you know what, I can't bother. You may feel like throwing a towel in. You may say to yourself, I can't be bothered with this because it's not real. Is it real? And the next minute you could be saying, actually, no, my gut tells me that this is real, so I'm going to keep going. So it could be, you could have this could be more about inner conflict, I feel, and being true to yourself about what it is that you're really expecting in the relationship, wanting in the relationship. And there's some amount of honesty that's needed here as well, self-honesty. That will probably help with the conflict that you're dealing with maybe on the inside. Okay. But yeah, TikTok is saying that it's only a matter of time before things really start to pick up, and that everything's happening at the right time. That ultimately that you guys are very, very happy, and you are personally very, very happy with things. It's a lot of joy, maybe a feeling of celebration that you may be feeling as well with this person. A lot of hope and happiness, a lot of reasons to smile, celebrate and laugh. You may feel you may be feeling very romantic, very free, more playful, more creative. Your heart has really opened up. I think so has this person's. So it's beautiful, really. I wish these times would last for like ever. I really hope this is long lasting for you, Gemini. And then we've got the message in the bottle, communication. Again, distance, water. So you're having to communicate over the phone. There's been a lot of love messages sent. A lot of talk about commitment, about what could be. There's been a lot of talk. Spirit is saying here to reflect on what this person has said to you. Okay, and also what you said. Okay. So asking why. Spirit wants you to ask why. This may be helpful for you. I mean, the Lovers card could be talking about a decision that you feel you need to make, but I feel like you've made a decision. I feel like you made a decision to be with this person. I feel like you have. Maybe it's this person's energy. They are having to ask themselves why. So this could be about them having to prioritize their obligations. Okay, they're having to prioritize their obligations as well. That's what I feel I'm getting with this card. And as they ask themselves why they're making certain decisions, that will help them prioritize. But again, there's lots to do with communication here and honesty. questions. Again, even though this seems to be a really good, lovely energy, I think it is worth definitely looking at what this person says and why. Okay, there's something to do with communication here. That's the only fly in the ointment apart from this distance, is that with the Seven of Swords here, although it's not, there's no devil card around it or anything sad around it, still that you may need to ask more questions about this person. There is still a lot of unknowns, but maybe that's just really just indicating the fact that you haven't maybe been together that often, and there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered. Okay, so gather up your questions, figure out what it is that you want to know, so that maybe when you do finally get an opportunity to talk to this person in a more personal, face-to-face way, you've got the questions that you have ready for them, in a tactful way, obviously. But yeah, that's the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed so far. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. I love you all. Take care. All right, bye.